Hey, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this video from. Welcome to Dr. Ajay Vibes. So, actually, I took this walk yesterday morning. So, it was from yesterday morning, and I'm getting to do this voiceover this late afternoon, following day. So, a new direction, right? In order to take a new direction, we have to change something, right? To take a new direction in life, it is a new direction, right? So, as the name says, you have to give up something, leave something behind, right? As you are proceeding towards a new direction, you have to make some changes in your habits, right? We have been talking on this topic on our inspirational videos for a couple of weeks now. Habits. So, to take a new direction, you have to take on to new habits, right? So, habits are learned behavior. Remember, we spoke about that. It is a learned behavior. Whatever is learned can be unlearned, right? Taken away from our behaviors, from our habits. So habits are learned, they can be unlearned. Because of that, at any given moment, we can take a new direction in our life. Thanks God, right? That is the power we have within us. So you have to pick up all the anchors of bad habits. We have some stuff that is weighing us down. Those are the anchors of yesterday's habits we have developed over the lifetime from our childhood days, from our younger days, right? So they are weighing us down. So we have to pick them up and unlearn because they are the habits. Anchors are what? They are some bad habits. You have to unlearn them, unplug them from your system so that you can sail your life in a new direction, as we said it in the headline heading there for this video. So make your why power. You remember why power we discussed the other day? Not willpower. Of course, we need willpower, but what is more important we discussed is the why power. So make it so strong. So what happens? We give up all the urges for instant gratification. We have lots of urges we develop because we are used to what? Instant gratification. If you want to go on a new direction, you want to achieve something new, what do you have to do? You have to give up instant gratifications, the old habits. You have to take on new habits. You have to empower your new habits by why power. Why do you want to reach that new direction? Go in the direction of new direction. Why? So why is very important. Remember, we discussed that. So we have to make game changes, a new game plan, right? For example, we are taking this walk. I mean, you can take any example in life, my friend. As you take this new walk, so it is sometimes a game changer. For example, you are not used to this walk, right? It takes a new game plan. You have to come up with a game plan to take this walk, even this morning walk, right? Where I mean, wherever you walk. Of course, I'm sure you take a walk in the mornings, right? So you have to come up with the game changers. You basically list all your habits, particularly not so ideal habits or bad habits, and identify all the triggers: who, what, where, when. Now, those clues will lead to triggers, right? Those triggers are linked to our bad habits. When something is triggered, we are taking on that bad habit, unideal habit, whatever it is, right? It's not so ideal because we are going in a new direction. We need new ideals right now, right? Now, just a couple of examples I am trying to give you here, right? But you can replace them with your own examples. For examples, whatever liquids you are used to. I mean, we are all used to some liquids, right? I am used to tea, coffee, that sort of stuff. Sometimes it's not so ideal for me because of whatever issues are happening in my own body, right? So whatever liquids you are used to, when, so in those triggers we said triggers are who, what, where, when, right? So for liquors, when do you get to remember the liquors? Is it with certain people, friends, maybe relations or acquaintances, whoever, right? When? Maybe with certain people, right? Maybe you have a sour, sweet tooth, like I have one, sweet tooth, right? When? When is the trigger? Remember? Who, what, where, when, these are the triggers. So when do you develop that a sudden urge for sweet tooth, right? What emotions? What? Remember? Who, what, where, when? What emotions provoke your not so ideal habits? We gave a couple of examples, right? A sweet tooth or a tongue for some liquids, right? Just a couple of examples. So, what emotions provoke those things? This is a little piece of art here, a bit of architecture. I don't know what you call them, sculpture on my way, on my walkway. So I was having a look at it and I was reading. They have a little information there about a surfer because this is a ocean side, right? So there are all surfers and history of surfers around here. You can read that. I got the clip video photo there. You can read about it. You can pause it and read if you would like to, right? So stress, fatigue, anger, nervousness, boredom, or any of these triggers, emotions, do you relate with in your life? We all relate with it, these emotions, right? Sometimes stress happens, sometimes we fatigue, lose all our energy, feel nervousness, feel anger, right? Boredom time to time, right? You are bored because you are away from your friends, your dear friends or family members, maybe, right? Can you relate with it? Right? These emotions. So, when do you experience these emotions? Who are you with? Where are you? What are you doing? Right? These are some of the questions, my friend. You can pause and reflect upon these questions, right? When do you experience these emotions of stress, fatigue, anger, nervousness, boredom. Usually, who are you with when you experience that? Where are you? What are you doing? What situations prompt you? Are there any situations that prompt you to surface these emotions, or some of the habits you are taking to? For example, we gave a couple of examples like sweet tooth or some kind of liquids. Okay, so what situations bring about those circumstances? Maybe you are getting in your car, right? You like to have that, I don't want to use names though, in between your fingers you may be used to, right? So that is bringing about getting in your car, you remember straight away, you want to get that in between your fingers, right? Maybe at performance review at your office workplace, right? You are developing those like fatigue, stress, fatigue, anger, nervousness, boredom, that sort of stuff. Visiting your in-laws or maybe even your parents if you are away, right? You are having a conference with your dear ones, social settings, the society around you, the neighborhood, right? When you face them suddenly, maybe feeling physically insecure, you have some deadlines, maybe from family front, maybe from work front, doesn't matter, right? Maybe they are bringing some of those emotions, right? So have a check, my friend. Are these any of these things are bringing about those emotions? Routines. What do you typically say when you wake up in the morning? What do you say yourself? Because these psychological sayings are so important, they can trigger all these emotions we just mentioned earlier. No one else, just yourself, your own mind can play with you, right? So, what do you say yourself when you wake up in the morning, when you are taking that coffee or lunch break at your work setting, or when you have gotten home from a long day? You had a long day, you are tired, you are coming back home. Maybe one of those vehicles you are driving, right? Getting back home. So, what do you say yourself? So, this exercise is all about bringing everything into your awareness, my friends. What are your triggers? What are your emotions? What are your circumstances? Because you are taking on a new direction. Remember, you are empowering yourself with Y power. Along with your willpower, Y power, you are adding to it. And you are, when you bring all these into your awareness, then you can break free from situations, emotions, thoughts. Okay, my friends. Anyway, these are some of the ideas I was pondering over this morning. Friends, if you like these sort of content, inspirational videos, homeopathic videos I do in the weekend, please subscribe to the channel and support me. By the way, it is free. Some of my friends are confusing. It's free. Subscribing to YouTube channel, it doesn't cost anything. Okay, please subscribe and support me by liking, sharing, commenting on these videos. That way these videos gets promoted to more people, so we can create a impact with little bigger level. Okay, my friends, we will catch up again. I was late actually with this voiceover, and but we will catch up again, maybe tomorrow, most probably I will do another video, my friends. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. We'll catch up again real soon. Bye for now, my friends. The video is finishing in about another minute or so. So what do you think of these videos, my friend? Make a comment. Please make a comment. Give some suggestions. What sort of inspirational content you would like to see? Do you have any ideas? Do you want to propose me any ideas regards this inspirational content 2 days a week and homeopathy content in the weekend? So if you have any ideas, if you would like me to cover any specific topics, either in homeopathy or in this inspiration, please make comment, send me messages. Okay, send me private messages or put in the comment section. Okay, my friends, have a beautiful day, my friends. We'll catch up again real soon, mostly tomorrow. Bye for now.